In one of those cold nights, Ollie walked down a dark street after finishing his shift at the small restaurant he managed. His path home was usually safe, but he felt something unusual in the air. He saw a mysterious person standing in the shadow of a streetlight, speaking softly on the phone. Ollie paid little attention to it, but quickened his pace. As Ollie neared his home, he was surprised to see an old man sitting on the building's steps, looking worried. Ollie gently asked if he needed help, and the man told him he was lost and looking for a place to stay. Ollie offered his assistance and decided to take him to the nearest hotel. While they walked together, Ollie noticed the old man carrying a small, worn-out bag. Upon arriving at the hotel, the man opened his bag to take out money to pay for the room, but instead of money, old, worn-out photos of a young boy playing in a park fell out. The man appeared troubled and hastily tried to gather the pictures. Ollie asked about the photos, and the man shared a sad story about his son, who had gone missing years ago. Ollie sat with the man in the hotel lobby to listen to his story. The man spoke of how his son suddenly disappeared when he was a little child and how he searched everywhere for him in vain. The man believed his son might still be alive and had been searching for him ever since. Ollie felt enormous sympathy for the man and promised to help him look for his son. Ollie began investigating for information about the old man and his son. He asked his neighbors and co-workers, but to no avail. Finally, he visited the police station to request help, but they told him the case was old and they had no new information. Ollie didn't give up and decided to search through the old crime archives himself. In the archives, Ollie finally found an old article about a child who went missing in the same age, time, and place the old man had mentioned. He read the article with enthusiasm and realized many details resembled those the old man described. He decided to go to the address mentioned in the article to search for new clues. When Ollie reached the address, he found an old, abandoned house. He noticed the door was slightly open and cautiously entered. Inside, he found a room filled with photos of the same child seen in the old man's pictures. While searching through the room, he heard footsteps approaching. Turning around, he saw the mysterious person from the beginning of the story standing behind him, with a cold smile on his face. Ollie asked about the child's identity, and the man calmly replied, "It's me." It turned out that the mysterious man was the old man's son, who had been living under a different identity all these years after being kidnapped. In the moment the father reconciled with his son, Ollie felt a mixture of astonishment and relief, and the story concluded with a touching reunion between the father and son.